To summarize the sutra teaching the 4 factors, the Buddha specifically taught this Mahayana teaching for bodhisattvas, for those enlightening beings that also want to lead all sentient beings to liberation as well. In particular, the Buddha expounded this to the future Buddha, Bodhisattva Mahasattva Maitreya, because it's very, very important for those with great aspirations to purify all their bad karmas and replace them with wholesome, virtuous ones. Again, this sutra teaches right effort, also known as right diligence, which is one of the 8 limbs in the Noble Eightfold Path. It can be argued that right effort is the most important aspect of the Noble Eightfold Path because it helps enhance the qualities of all the other 7 limbs. When we practice correctly and our effort is right, we can cultivate all the virtuous qualities while eliminate all the negative ones. And that helps us with our meditation, with our morality, with our speech, with our action, with all the limbs that ultimately leads to prajna and liberation. The importance of right effort is especially emphasized in this sutra teaching the 4 factors because the Buddha specifically took out right effort from the Noble Eightfold Path to expound separately. Again, the main focus of this sutra serves to purify all the bad karma and overcome all karmic transgressions that we've created in the past and are continuing to cultivate now. The best way to practice this is to perceive our minds as a beautiful garden where we want to prevent all the weeds that haven't arisen from arising, to remove all the weeds that have already arisen, to plant the seeds of flowers, plants, and trees for the future, and then for the trees and flowers and plants that have already arisen, to further nurture them, water them, and take care of them. Over time, the garden of our mind will bear the fruits of the highest joy and peace of mind. Thich Nhat Hanh, which is another very famous Vietnamese Buddhist monk, said this about right effort. The 4-fold right diligence is nourished by joy and interest. If your practice does not bring joy, you are not practicing correctly. This is why it's so important that we can apply the teachings within this sutra into our everyday lives, and the best way to do this is to use the 3 acts of goodness framework. We will go deeper into the 3 acts of goodness framework in the next video, but basically, how can we do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts within the 4 factors? This means to identify all the unwholesome actions we are doing and to prevent them or remove them, and then to identify all the wholesome actions we are doing and then to build them and nurture them, and then repeat the same for our speech and our thoughts. I'm sure you already have many great ideas in mind to put into the 3 acts of goodness framework, so I'll quickly see you in the next video.